A lot of people got really racist with me when I said we want to build a Middle Passage Arch, which is a memorial to all those Africans that died in the Middle Passage during the slave trade. They were picked up on the west coast of Africa, but they never made it to America. They died Middle Passage. It took those ships 3 to 4 months to reach the American shores, and many died and were thrown overboard in what we refer to as the Middle Passage. And a lot of people got really racist on me on this one, talking about I shouldn't be remembering or living in the past and that's racist because I'm doing that. Well, let me pull your coat to something, homeboy. I am stomped down against the fact that they took down the Robert E. Lee statue there in Richmond, Virginia last week, and they were grinning as they did it. I, along with others, believe that Robert E. Lee was one of the greatest generals that America has ever produced. And because he fought for the Confederacy, they are now saying that the Confederacy was an outlaw nation that raised up itself against the Union forces, and therefore all statutes and tributes to the Confederacy are illegal. Well, let me tell you something. If you want a mouthpiece to stand up in Harlem and say, put the statue of Robert E. Lee back, put it up there, put it back up there. You had no business taking it down. It's a memorial. A lot of people think and know that Robert E. Lee was a great general. So now, shut up talking about I'm a racist. I believe that they ought to be memorialized. I believe that all the Africans that died in the Middle Passage ought to be memorialized. There ought to be a monument put up in Harlem to those that didn't get a chance to be slaves. They died before they could get here to be slaves. Well, they need to be memorialized. There need to be an arch. And I said, let's build it right here in Harlem on 125th Street and 7th Avenue. And shut up calling me a racist simply because I'm speaking the truth. You call me a racist because I said that I believe there ought to be a statue to Jefferson Davis, and they ought not to rename Fort Bragg. Let Fort Bragg stay Fort Bragg. These are the historical facts of our nation, and you can't rewrite them simply because you now got a bunch of alphabets running behind your name, whether it be LGBTQ or BLM or whatever else the hell y'all call yourselves. You can't rewrite history. History is history. Leave Fort Bragg alone and leave Robert E. Lee alone and put up Jefferson Davis and honor what went on in our nation as we grew to become who we are today. Yes, we need a memorial, an arch built here in Harlem to honor. And you helped me get this done as we began to process through the courts, as we began to bring up class action suits here in New York. Help us, fund us, stand with us. You know me. You know who I am. Fund us. We need lawyers to come alongside and help us with the massive number of eviction and foreclosures and land sales and edicts and legislations. And we need massive number of lawyers to help us as we take on the city of New York. We're going to shut the joint down until they allow us to come back to our homes or get paid for the property that they stole from us. And by the way, the ATLAH celebration is going on all this month of September. Now, you may be hearing this sometime in November or December or January. We need your financial help. We put together a small budget this year of $37,000 we're going to spend on these trucks and other, if you will, promotional items that we need to do to get the word out. We're going to spread the word all over Harlem that Jesus is Lord and that he's called this community ATLAH. That's what he's done. Now, you can go to our website at atlah.org and sign up, support. You can also give to us instantly on CashApp. That process of giving, you go right to CashApp. We have the $ and ATLAH is ours. You connect with your bank and our bank and donate to us. Help us, and I will help you with Robert E. Lee. Help us. Help us, and we will help you. Maybe you've been gentrified. Maybe they've taken over. Maybe the banks have shut down your bank, shut down your business. Maybe they've taken your land. Maybe they've taken your farm. Maybe they've taken your house. Maybe they've taken your business. Maybe they've leveled you with a whole lot of student loans that are just unjust. And maybe that they're charging you interest that is illegal, the interest that they're charging you. Or maybe the federal government is coming at you. Help us, and we're going to set this matter straight. We need equality in America. We need equality. We need economic economic equality here in America. And I think it's time that we got it. So this year's our 30th celebration of ATLAH, and man, we are just looking forward to having an extraordinary, if not an extraordinary, great time of what God is going to allow us to be able to do. Join with us in the $24 Mirror and Beads Revolt. Go to atlah.org. Go to atlah.org and sign up. I'm James David Manning, everybody. I'm the Lord's servant.